The Unpolished Gem. In a quiet place at the foot of towering mountains, there lived a young boy named Juan. He was known for his eagerness to avoid anything that felt difficult or uncomfortable. Every day he would watch the other kids climb the steep hills or struggle to carry heavy buckets from the river. But he never joined in. He preferred to take the easy path, never pushing himself beyond what felt effortless. One day an old jeweler came to the village, setting up a small shop filled with beautiful gemstones. The sparkling jewels caught Juan's attention, and he visited the shop daily, mesmerized by the way the stones shone brightly under the sunlight. He asked the jeweler, "How do these stones become so perfect?" The jeweler smiled and handed Juan a rough, dull stone. "This stone, like all the others, started out rough and unremarkable," he said. "To become beautiful, it must endure pressure, heat, and endless polishing. Without friction, a gem can never shine." Curious, Juan took the stone home and tried to polish it. But after only a few minutes of rubbing it against a cloth, his hands grew sore. Frustrated, he threw the stone aside and muttered, "It's too hard. I'll never make it beautiful." The next day, the jeweler noticed Juan's absence from the shop. Seeking him out, the jeweler found Juan sitting under a tree, still holding the rough stone in his hands. "Why did you stop?" the jeweler asked. "It's too much work," Juan replied. "I want the stone to shine, but it's too hard to make it happen." The jeweler chuckled softly. "A gem cannot be polished without friction, just as you cannot grow without challenges. Every time you face discomfort, every moment you struggle, you are polishing yourself, just like this stone." Inspired by the jeweler's words, Juan returned to polishing the stone. It took days of hard work, patience, and persistence, but slowly the stone began to shine. And as he worked, Aiden realized that the same was true of him. Each challenge he faced polished away his fears, revealing his inner strength. In time, both Juan and the stone became something more than they once were. Brilliant, resilient, and shining with a light they had earned through perseverance. From that day on, Juan embraced the challenges life brought him, knowing that every struggle was a step toward becoming the best version of himself. A gem cannot be polished without friction,